Welcome, everyone, to our first ever State of the Republic Town Hall live show. A live show that we hope to have more often, in which we're just going to be talking about whatever's the next Sacramento Republic game. Today, we are going to have more guests than we have currently on as well. So don't be surprised if you see people hop on. And if you are a Sacramento Republic fan or even a Phoenix fan and you want to hop on the show, please let us know. We can have you on here as well. We're just going to be, again, just talking about all kinds of things going on tomorrow at the game. So thank you so much to everyone who's tuning in. I see the numbers quite high, actually. I'm really, really glad. Really awesome to see you all join us here on this Friday night. There's nothing better that we could do than be on here because we know we're all trying to get away from all those wildfires and the smoke and all that. So, good in being able to stay indoors, everyone. But let me go ahead and introduce the people that we have on right now. And let's first go over to our special guest. You've heard her on our podcast before, all the way from Las Vegas, Jennifer. Welcome on the live show, Jennifer. How's it going? Okay, I think you could say it again. I think we missed your audio.
Tony's on. I'm going to add him.
Yeah, I think we may have to fix your audio, Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer, we can't hear you, unfortunately.
But we were hearing you earlier, though, so I think might just be a setting there.
Oh, we see you, Tony. Do not show us. Do not turn around on that one. Oh, Jennifer's going to try again.
Okay, she'll try again.
And awesome. I'd like to introduce my friend. We'll get back to Jennifer. I'd like to introduce my friend. So I'm Sharon. I'm otherwise known as Podcast Mom. And to my whatever direction that is Tony Vargas. Tony and I go way back, and he's a diehard Sac Republic fan. Go ahead and say something, Tony. Introduce yourself.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good. Well,
you're
welcome
good.
to the show.
Welcome. Okay. Welcome on. You're in.
Glad to be here. I'm always hearing you guys.
Awesome. And we appreciate the support. And we saw those pictures, by the way, and awesome. That's really cool. We're really, really glad to see that. That's so awesome.
Yeah. It was so cool to see the pictures of your truck with the stickers, your trucks, your work truck and your personal truck, to see those stickers on there. That was pretty cool.
I told you guys I was in line. I went into work today and my boss was like, "What's that sticker?" I said, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hey, popping up Ryan Strange. He is in Phoenix. We're happy. Yep. Oh, my goodness. So Ryan and Jared, that's a deadly duo.
Are you going to the game with Jared, Ryan?
I think he's actually going to be sitting in a different section, but he's going to be there tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Look who's back. It's Jennifer. She's
hopefully Jennifer 2.0. It will work better.
All right.
All right. And here below Luis, let's talk. Let's say hey to Jennifer. Way to go.
Hey, Jennifer. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, the 2.0 is working, so you're good. It's better. Yeah. Sometimes these technical glitches happen with StreamYard. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I just went down to the cell phone. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. It works with cell phones too. Ryan says, "I'm in section 104, dead center of Phoenix fans." Yeah. Well, that's gonna be interesting. You gotta let us know how that goes.
Ryan, you may have to seek solace up there with Jared in 207. 207, right, Jared?
That's right. And you know what? We're going to be bringing the backup too. So
awesome. So Tony, you heard us last night. You know Jared's going to the Phoenix game, right? And Jennifer, you may have heard it too. And now it looks like Ryan's at the Phoenix game. I don't know how many other people are going to be at the Phoenix game, but it's going to be killer. It's going to be great. Having some fans at the Phoenix game. Pretty cool.
Yes, I unfortunately will be watching from my cell phone because I have another event here in Vegas that I am attending. So it's going to be I'm multitask tomorrow evening.
Don't tell me Vegas Lights are playing. Who are they playing again? I
So
forget.
they are playing, but I'm not going and seeing them. So
Oh my God, you're a season ticket holder and you're like not going?
I haven't been since Sacramento.
Well, maybe she doesn't want to walk through a plastic colon.
Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on that. You mean Colleen the colon? So.
No, that's it. I think they called it Colleen the colon.
Yeah, Colleen, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm going to a wrestling show tomorrow. So I'm going to be going to SummerSlam. So I'm
nice.
I'm going to be at Allegiant Stadium with my cell phone watching the game also while watching the wrestling. So
I'll be doing the same thing.
okay, nice.
Wait, you're going to be watching wrestling and the game?
I'll be watching the game because actually I have a big catering tomorrow. So
Oh, dude, that's right. You guys, Tony is the bomb. He's got his big old grill. Oh, I cannot say enough. I have had Tony's food, and I'm so glad you're on the pod right now because now I'm just getting hungry. Thanks, Tony.
well, I'll see some leftovers for you. Don't worry.
Tell us what you make. Hey, Tony, tell us what you make.
Well, I make just about everything. Tomorrow, my catering is just like a big taco catering, and then but I got my cooking license, so I cook wherever I name it. I'll cook it for you. I
Really?
can make anything. Yes.
Tony does like to throw down the meat on the grill. Hey, come on. The kids are in bed.
So Ryan said, got my good friend Jaime Villarreal away jersey with me. Will be easy to spot. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's my buddy Jaime.
That's
Tony's
awesome.
Tony has cooked for Jaime. I guarantee you, I have seen it. Tony's cooked for a lot of the players on the squad. They know where they can get a really good meal, and it's with Tony.
So my question is, I wonder if Tony's actually seen that face that we just talked about on the podcast.
The begging face, the begging
face.
when he begged when he got right before he got the yellow card.
Oh,
Right before he
The
got the yellow
old
card.
bacon strip eyes.
I was at the game. You were too, Tony. But did you see Jaime's face? It was like, no. And he had like big old saucer eyes trying to get out of, he was trying to get out of having it be a PK because the ref looked like he was pointing at the spot. Tony, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a home game. Anyhow, yeah. So there you are. Kids are in bed. Ryan, what else you got?
Oh yeah, he's still thinking. Well, yeah, that should be interesting. And Brian, again, Jared's going, so Jared, you got to be his backup. If anything happens, you got to be right there for him.
Yeah, totally.
So what are you going to be wearing, Jared? So just so they easily identifiable.
I mean, I would say if not my TBB kit that I have on right now, then probably my 2021 jersey. Yeah, the one personalized with my dad's last name. Well, initial last name and all that.
Not the Quail kit, right?
Oh, no. The only Quail merchandise I have is the scarf, the face mask, and the swim trunks. And unfortunately, those swim trunks are not built for these thighs. And that's how I'll leave it at.
Did you seriously say swim trunks? Those are shorts, honey, but they're so tight, right? They're tight.
No, they are swim trunks. I mean, they have the webbing and everything.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, Tony, you need to get yourself a pair. Oh, okay. We're back to talking about Jaime. Speaking about Jaime, what do you think about his first performance last Saturday? Let's ask you that, Ryan. You should jump on the pod. Do you have the link for it? We can send you the link.
Oh yeah, Ryan. If you want to hop on, let us know.
Yeah,
yeah, we could talk about that. That's a good thing too.
Yeah,
and then he also said, "I'll look out for the beard."
Oh, well, Tina answered the question.
Oh, okay, he did say send me the link. All right, Ryan, we'll send you the link right now. Let me.
It's posted on Sac Soccer Fan or whatever our regular page is. It's on there under a comment that I made, so you can find it there too. So Tina, thank you. You should get on here, Tina. Come on. What's keeping you?
Oh
Come on.
yeah.
We got room.
Yeah, we got room.
Let's get you
Yeah.
on, Tina. I know Tina was on the live shows that not live shows, but the watch parties that the team used to do last year. So yeah, if you want to hop on, Tina, we'll send you the link too. And anyone else wants to hop on, we'll send you the link too.
The
Make it a
link is out
party.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it a party. We have room for 10. Does everybody have their beverage, or is anybody already beveraged?
I was
Tony?
going to drink, but I went with water.
Yeah,
I
I
have
just
my-
got water
my-
too.
I have my
H2O.
michelada in the fridge though, so
Those dark things are fake ice cubes, right? They're not like some poisonous concoction in my wine.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Ryan says he can't find the link. So
I just sent it to you, Ryan. You could check your
Okay.
messages and check it out there. I think it should be on your inbox.
and the more people we get in here, the closer I can get to being under Jared, where I can poke him just like I just poked Tony, but Tony doesn't react the way Jared reacts when I poke Jared.
Oh, because you can't even really poke because Jared's on his
No,
phone.
Jared's kind of off to the side there. But then
Oh.
Jared has a
Jared
tendency
is-
to smack me on the head.
Stop it! You're trying to spill my beer.
That was the reaction we were looking for.
Here, actually, if you want, I think Ryan still couldn't see it there. I'm gonna just post it right here, so anyone just hop on. We're gonna make it public now, so just
Yeah.
feel free. This might be easier, so just hop on. Again, we could have up to 10 people on at the same time, so yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
There
and
it
you
is,
click
but-
on it on the comments too, wherever you're watching, Facebook, YouTube. I forgot the name of the Twitter one there too, but yeah, you could check it out on there. So
Just check it out. Oh, we lost Tony. All right.
You just have to step aside.
he's still on there. Yeah, he's still on there.
Tony stepped aside.
Right there too. I'm trying to make who they are.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I have a question for everybody. Who's in your starting 11 tomorrow?
I wasn't prepared for this question.
My brain is still fried from work. So
All right. Well, let's ponder. Who do you like? We already know Dan Casey and probably Hayden Sargis. They're going to be in the back, right?
yeah.
Who's left back? Who's right back? Is it going to be Duke Lacroix on the left back? Left outside back? And is it going to be who's going to be on the right side? Is it going to be Shannon or is it going to be Jordan? So
I'd say Jordan. We need Jordan.
you think it's Jordan, not Shannon? After Shannon made that wonderful cross that got it. What?
Yeah,
I was going
I
to say
like-
Shannon, but
I like Jordan's attitude though. That's the thing.
I
I think
know.
we need someone like that against Phoenix. We need
Oh, against Phoenix.
Really good midfield too, though.
Oh, Tina says Shannon. Tina, I think you've got an idea there. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay, so there's that. Did everybody get the link who wanted to join? We still don't see Ryan.
Yeah, I think he might be connecting. Might be so. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, you don't have to download anything. It's just
Tap the link.
just actually go on there and it opens on your browser. Pretty convenient. Well, and it could be on your phone as well. So that's anything. Just make sure you do it on Wi-Fi. Don't make my mistake and use your data unless you have a good plan.
Wait a minute.
Even my-
Do we want to
even my
talk
son-
about Cricket Wireless?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Over there.
Oh, look at the bear.
my
Oh,
Oh,
somebody just joined.
Oh.
Ryan's there. Luis,
That's
bring him
awesome.
on. Bring him on.
all right. Oh,
I'm here.
Yay!
hey, Ryan, welcome.
Hello,
Right.
neighbor.
Hey, welcome. Yeah.
Thank you for making it easier for me to poke my friend.
Oh, right when he was drinking too. You gotta-
I just got a
Oh.
beer shower. The first person that ever
There we
gave me
go.
a beer shower was Noah Lennon. Oh, you gave me a kilt lifter beer shower of all things, right? Okay, thanks.
Well,
Yeah.
It's local.
It's local. Oh, Ryan. So State of the Republic. I don't know. Do you imbibe? I mean, there are three of us right now that have a beverage. Do you have a beverage, or do you even drink?
Water.
any kind of
I got
hydration.
water right now because I'm in Phoenix. Phoenix is hot as hell right now.
Oh, come on. Come on, I'm in Avondale and I'm still having something.
Oh,
I feel like I should walk away and go get one now. I just have to walk to my fridge. I got a tall boy michelada. It's called my name.
If you've got a big day tomorrow, girl, you stick with the water and beer.
Yeah. Double fists.
It'll still be cheaper than what Allegiant will charge, I'm sure, especially with that event.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I'll just hide bottles of water all over my body. Just like walk all stiff in there just with bottles of water.
Yeah, don't you dare touch underneath my boob. Come on.
It's a violation. Excuse me. I'm a lady.
Oh, so Ryan, we and Tony, we were on the 11 and we got as far as the back line and we were arguing between Shannon and Jordan. Who's your pick? Not to put you on the spot.
It's very clear and obvious. It's very clear and obvious for me, Shannon Gomez.
Ooh, we got Shannon from Ryan and we got Jordan from Tony.
I'll put Jordan up more. Jordan and Jaime in the middle. One playing in front, one playing in the back.
Oh, okay. So Shannon still gets to play, right?
Yeah, I would play both of them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Who else you got in the mid?
Yeah, in that type of war.
What about Luis Felipe? Starter?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Consistent.
Yeah.
My four defenders would be Hayden. His game is so good for such a young guy. Man,
his swivel head, though. Yeah, it is. It's really good, but his swivel head needs to just step it up a notch.
Hayden, Casey, Mitch, and Shannon.
Wait a minute. What happened to Duke?
I just think Mitch is so solid.
Okay.
I'm actually surprised that he's not even playing. Mitch, to me, is one of the strongest defenders they have. Him and Hayden. Man.
Well, he didn't play last week because he was out of town. So
yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Well, Mitch was good because once he left us and he went to San Antonio, look what he did there. I mean, he turned their defense around like nothing, and he's always a huge proponent for our team. And I was never a fan when he left. So I'm glad that he came back and he deserves a start every game.
Interesting. All right. What if they don't start Hayden and they start Mitch instead?
That's a tough one. Both should be playing.
I kind of like Duke, but I don't know. I mean, is there another way we could position Duke? Oh, we're getting all serious. Okay, let's do this. Let's switch it up here. Oh my gosh, here comes the cat.
Oh yeah, making an appearance.
Making an appearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing.
What I do know is Jaime wasn't originally going to start last game when I was talking to him at the end of the game, and he got called last second to start, and which is good, but and I was kind of worried, like, man, are you going to be able to play a full 90? And he obviously lasted till about that 68th, 70th minute, but now he's good. He deserves a start. I mean, it proved, if you look at the midfield versus what the midfield's been, he dynamically has helped change that midfield. I think, with him and Luis Felipe, they were much better in the midfield than I have seen all year. That's just me. Plus, I'm a huge Jaime fan, so I've always vouched for him to.
We gather
start.
that.
Yeah.
No, you're a Jaime fan.
Oh, look, even her cat agrees too.
The cat's like, yeah.
This is the first time she's come out all day, and she decides to come out during a live show. Lovely.
You want her to be on too? It's a party.
She does want to be on. She's a little ham bone. Tony's met her. I think Tony's met my cat, the old cat, the girl cat. Yeah, you knew I used to have a cat named Precky. So Tony and I go, oh, look, what Tina wrote about Jaime. Agree, he kept the ball moving and stole it. So Pete Penninent, that's who Pete came in and subbed for Jaime. So, right?
Yep.
No, yeah. And then Duke had to give up the captain's armband because he started as captain. And initially it was supposed to be Luis Felipe co-captaining with Pete Penninent, but we haven't seen that combo. Or was it Fatai and Pete? It was early announced.
Time Pete.
Yeah, okay. And then that never materialized because Fatai kept getting in card trouble. So then it just stayed with Pete. And then Duke was, so it's like, I should have put that as another question. Who's going to be our captain this Saturday?
I'm gonna go with Duke.
You think Duke's going to be the captain again? You think they're not going to start Pete?
I don't know. It just seems a little more likely that Duke gets the nod to start off with.
Interesting.
I personally think Cam should have it.
Cam?
Yep.
Cam, yeah.
Well, he did have it for a while last season, right? So
everything he's done for the club, everything, the goals he scored. You know, very professional when he plays. I think he's a good role model for the rest of the players.
That's true. And we really need someone with a lot of personality for this match, right? Because you never know what situations we're going to be in, and you need someone who can step in and make sure that everyone gets there, together and make sure that we have a good game.
So I like the rotating captain's armband myself. I think Pete being an elder player and a very experienced national team player for Finland and all of that, I thought that was cool that they did have him with the captain's armband because I think he has kind of a calming effect, and who knows what it's like in the locker room. But I did like Duke because Duke also doesn't get in the face of the officials, and he's he doesn't flop around on the ground. Neither does Cam. You want a player that doesn't just frivolously flop on the ground, because you want a player that just keeps playing like the women do, where they just don't stop. They just keep going and going and going, and they don't try to call a foul, get a foul called on their behalf. So yeah, I'm okay with whoever wears the captain's armband at the end of the day, because it's got to be somebody that the team has trusted. Yeah. Okay, who scores first? Do we score first?
We score first.
Who said that? Tony?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we will. I think we'll be surprising Phoenix. If we play like we did last week, Phoenix is not seeing that from us. If you look at the last couple matches, we have to really make an impact right away, and if we do we have a very good chance to do very well tomorrow's match. But it's so hard to tell. It just depends on what mentality they go out and play and how physical they're going to be, and it's going to be interesting. I'm hoping, I look at it as I'd love to see 2 goals scored on them. We win 2-1, tomorrow. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
See, I think I might be the odd person out, because I kind of hope that they score first and early, and that we can score later and, kind of hold them off, make them think, build up their confidence, and then just attack and kind of hold them off. But I'm also a huge defense person, so I like to see, I prefer to see that. So that was kind of my thought process. I'm a little nervous because I just recently read that Phoenix signed, I think Maddox is the last name, or Maddox. Yeah. So that's kind of concerning. But so that, I kind of hope they score early. If they're going to score early, and then have us, get closer towards the end of the game and just maintain it.
Interesting.
What about you, Jared?
Well, I think more than likely, and I hate to say this, but I think Phoenix will score first. I mean, it would be great if we just score early and often, and then just park that number 17 bus on McDowell. Just park it right on them. But I don't know. It's definitely going to be a hard-fought match. I mean, I would love to see Sacramento score first, but in reality, I think Phoenix will somehow squeak one in first.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all see the
I'm with
ticker?
you.
Yes.
Do you see the ticker? Who can answer that question? Which body part, aside from the foot or head, will Phoenix score with?
As long as they're not punching balls, then.
That's Solomon. That is Solomon Assalte's forte right there.
Oh yeah.
That's
look,
funny.
even your categories. Yeah.
And I'll tell you. You guys heard her? Oh my god.
Yeah. Right
Like
when Jared
seriously,
said that, it
this
was
is her
like, she doesn't like Solomon Asante.
I'll have to
either,
talk
right?
to-
Oh, believe me, if there's anyone that hates Asante, it's me, because I was like one of the closest fans to seeing that happen last year at Casino Arizona Field. I mean, practically right there in the front row.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. And you were livid, weren't you?
I even asked Rafa.
Oh,
about
yeah.
I said, hey, did you even see that he did it? And Rafa was like, I never saw it. I didn't even realize what happened until afterwards. And he was surprised by it because it just happened so quick.
I recently showed my husband the video because he, he's kind of a casual soccer fan, like really doesn't have a team, just kind of a floater around. And so I showed him the video and I was like, hey, I kind of just want somebody to see, who doesn't know much about soccer, just to, what am I seeing something different, because I'm a fan of Sacramento. And he was just completely speechless. And he was like, so that was not called? I'm like, no, it wasn't. And yeah, so even a casual viewer of soccer would realize that, and officials, they don't know what's going on. So yeah. Fun times.
And it didn't help his case that he ran back to the bench and gloated, and he even just gloated about how he slapped it in. I mean, I know we don't have VAR. I mean, we really should. I mean, of course, thinking that would definitely would have improved the Orange County matches, but we're just second tier. Right? We don't get the fancy stuff.
Yeah. That's true. It's unfortunate. Going back to what Jennifer was saying earlier, though, about Phoenix did sign Darren Maddox from Jamaica, and I would say, I mean, we got Malik Foster, right? He's younger than the other guy. He's like more of Jamaica's future more than this guy. So, it's going to be interesting if both of them play, right? That like national team rivalry. So
pretty awesome.
Malik just barely, and I said this in the last podcast, Malik just barely got the new car smell off of him. And he played for just a handful of minutes. So it'd be fun to see him. I don't know if he's traveling with the team, but anyhow, so I put something else down on the bottom ticker. Let's talk about who's going to flop a little bit more. Santi Mora ends up getting us called on cards because he's a good flopper. So Jared and Ryan, you got to call the rest out. I think they flop more. And even Asante, he flops. I've seen it. He gets in the ball
I will.
And he trips himself. So thanks Ryan and thanks Jared. Yell at the refs. That was a flop. They're diving.
Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you. I expect you to come back fully hoarse voice.
They're going to hear me.
Right? And if Tony could reach the screen,
go ahead. I sometimes throw F-bombs at our Sacramento Republic game. Then I have to realize, I shouldn't be doing that. My passion gets to me when I see bullshit calls. Excuse my language.
Believe me, there will be gold medals handed out for all the diving Phoenix will do.
You gotta think something, right? Pass by the dollar store, I'm sure, right?
Heck, I got a Dollar Tree right around the corner, more or less. So.
Oh my gosh!
You could take the gold chocolate coins, the ones that come in that little bag. That'd be cool. Just give it to.
You should do that. Some kind of medal for flopping. Oh my god, that would be good.
Just hold up a number for whatever the flop is. 5, 10.
Oh dear me. All right. So we already know where a few of y'all are going to be watching we know there's people that are going to be live. Tony, you're going to be at a catering. So are you going to be looking on your phone every 2 seconds?
I'm taking my laptop, actually. I put it on the side and watch it from there.
Cool.
I watch every game. I don't miss any game. I try to attend most of the games that I can. Before, I was there every game. But
Excellent. And Jennifer, we already know you're going to be multitasking with your phone at a fight. Fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wrestling. Yeah.
Wrestling.
They also
Yeah.
have the Manny Pacquiao match that night or tomorrow night as well. Yeah. So it's going to be quite extreme going on the strip tomorrow night.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I think Tony just went to go get his son, Julius. Oh, no, Julius is probably in bed. Oh, well.
When Tony comes back, we'll have to ask him, is that a Lights jersey back there? Maybe it's just me.
It looks like one.
It looks
kinda
like
looks
one.
like
Oh, Tony. Las Vegas Lights jersey.
yes, it is. That's
Who's?
Ochoa. Sammy Ochoa.
Sammy? Oh, that's right. You guys are buddies. I forgot about that.
And then I have Mike DeFont when he played with Colorado.
Oh.
And I have Augie's. Yeah, I have a bunch of jerseys. My fiance is, I don't have enough space because of all your jerseys. And I do.
I know the feeling when it comes to scarves.
Oh yeah,
I'm wearing Vukovic's jersey. Remember, he always used to tape his jersey. The tape it won't come off. Remember how he used? Remember how Nemanja Vukovic? Remember him and a couple other guys because the jerseys were so big. They used to tape them.
They are.
This is from 2014. Wow. This is before they had the iron-on patch. This is not iron-on. This is just like they printed it into the material, and they printed the USL. Hey, it's like I need to be able to poke Jared. Don't you dare move me around. They printed the USL Pro.
Oh yeah, they would print it, right? Hey,
Yeah,
that's much cheaper. We can actually have it on all the jerseys now.
Yeah, it was and they didn't press the logo. It was printed into this shirt. So I don't know how I don't know how they did this. All I know is that I have a Vukovic jersey and I have a Mike Facito jersey. Remember Mike Facito, everybody? He played a handful of games. He was a striker. That was my first introduction.
It's Alfonso's.
Oh, Fonz. Alfonso Moragalvan.
Yep.
Those are some blasts from the past. Tony and I go way back. I know a bunch of his friends from Kennedy High, and he always is still amazed when he throws a name out there. It's like, yeah, I know that guy.
Oh yeah.
So now that we're on the topic of jerseys, let me go ahead and share something that we're really excited. Myself and Sharon too, because I just literally hot off the press. We just got these today, and I'll put it. Over
Do
here
we get to do the Merritt College field dance?
Yeah. For this, yeah.
We just got a parcel.
You kind of froze there for a second, Louise.
You mean Blues Clues field, right?
Exactly.
Blues.
So I'm saying we just got a parcel.
Right. So let me try and get this to focus. So we
Ah!
got this. This one's Sharon's actually, and you guys could probably guess, right? Who wears this one, right? Yeah. So shout out to Bijeb too, because he made it happen. We really wanted a jersey from OKC, but not just OKC, right? We really wanted it just for this, right? So we got this one right there. He signed it there on the side. So really cool stuff. And then I got the home jersey right there.
I had to get the pink jersey.
One thing that was really great was that he actually was able to get us the patch.
The patch, yes.
The patch right there. You guys could see right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Czech Republic doesn't do the patches. They're expensive, and I think they only have enough for their own team.
Yeah, so that was really great that he was able to do that, and the patch thing was great. He was actually surprised when we told him, right? Like, well, you can get the patch, and he was like, yeah, it comes with the jersey already too. And so hopefully Czech Republic starts printing them, because it's a whole nother thing when they have the patch. And unite against racism. That's a good detail on there too. So yeah. We need to do that. Come on, OKC is doing that, right? Come on, we're already paying a lot for a jersey, so please add that detail because it's cool.
Jennifer, fist bump, girl power on the bottom right.
Oh, I'm backwards.
Oh.
There we go. Boom.
Oh, hey.
There you go.
Hey, you could poke Jared more now with this view.
Wait, which way? There we go. Oh, no.
Watch out, Tony. I might miss and poke Tony. Sorry, Ryan. If you saw us last night after we released our guests, we got stupid. we goofed off a bunch, and then I asked Luis, I said, make sure, and because I'm actually behind the scenes as well, putting stuff up on the screen, I said, make sure I'm below Jared so I can keep poking him. Yeah. But then, of course, you saw I got a beer shower earlier because I poked him, and then, yeah.
Well, I had a mouthful of beer at the time.
And there you go. It better to end up on me than your beard. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, my very first beer shower was at Earthquake Stadium. It was a Via at the time, and we were at an Open Cup match, and I decided instead of sitting wherever, I sat with everybody who was coming in from the front office, from whatever. It was this huge section, way bigger, way more people than whoever they had. And I was sitting in front of Noah Lennon, who worked for the Republic at the time. And I don't remember if it was exactly him or one of the other young guys that also worked for the Republic. And the next thing I know, I have beer all over me. And it's like, I turn around and I'm like, who the heck? And I know I love Noah. I turn around, I go to give stink eye to somebody, and it's Noah. And it's like, oh, I can't do that. That was my first beer shower. I got 2 beer showers that day. It was my first. It was my first experience out of all these years of attending soccer matches that I got a beer shower. Because I don't sit in TBB, but now that I know how to get a beer shower, I guess it's not that bad. Yeah.
If you want a really good one, Sharon, go to a Mexico game and sit in the Pancho Villa's Army supporters group section. You're gonna get a really good one. It's gonna be a shower, and a full shower, not just like 1 second.
Look at Tony, right?
Get some good Victoria studs, or maybe a Pacifico.
Oh yeah. That's you're gonna get a pretty good shower there.
No.
I have yet to experience that, so maybe one day.
Luis is going to go there. You guys, I've actually been to a Mexico-USA match at the Coliseum, the LA Coliseum, and it was packed to the brim, and there were fans outside, and I was by myself, and I ended up getting adopted by all the fans. Tony probably has heard this story a couple times. I got adopted by all the fans around me because I speak broken Spanish, and I was like. I was in this little protective pod, and I felt like fine. Yeah, Tony, go ahead.
You speak a lot of Spanish.
Oh.
So let me go ahead and play really quick here because we can't do this if this isn't playing. All right. Actually, give me 1 second. I got the wrong tab.
That was funny. We all saw that. That was cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was the wrong tab. It was the wrong song. Give me 1 second. You guys will keep going.
Okay.
Let me pull the right one.
So we already talked about who scores first. Who will score? Oh, we haven't answered this question.
Now, is that who will score first, or
who will score for us? Who's our scorer?
No, that's right. Who is going to score first, or is it just who is going to score?
It doesn't matter who's going to score. What's the name of the player that scores for Sac Republic?
I'm gonna go with Kamiwasa. I mean, the guy already scored 2 goals. I think, like what I said, right? If he starts scoring, he's just gonna keep scoring. So I think he's gonna be on fire on this one. And then plus he likes to score at Phoenix, right? We've seen some Cam goals over there. So the guy loves to play at Phoenix. So
if Jerome's in the lineup, my money's on Jerome. Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan, what?
I'd love to see Carlton. I think he's looking Carlton Belmar. He's looking better, and I think he's due for some goals. Everyone talks so much crap about him not being able to finish anymore. But I think he's bound for some goals. So my money's on taking the risk and say he gets a goal for us.
Oh, Jared's happy about that, right? Jared's the Belmont fan.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw him the first half, I mean, he was putting his foot in it. I mean, he was just going a full $150 up and down the field last match. I mean, compared to the previous matches. So I would say, like Ryan says, I mean, he's due for a goal. I mean, he's got to get one going in.
Interesting.
What about you, Jennifer?
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with, pretty much what everyone's saying. Formella is great. I would love to see.
Oh yeah.
Formella. I mean, or Shannon. So I'm just happy to see goals. So
yes.
I'm like,
yes.
Everybody get their mothers on the field, just like whoever, just put them in a sack jersey and just go and just get goals. I'm happy.
It's just like the old meme goes, when your girl shows up at the game, you're gonna start see goals left, right, and everything like that. I hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get them on the next Southwest playing.
I am going to go out on a limb and predict who Tony's going to say is going to score. I predict Tony says Jaime scores.
I agree. Jaime was going to
Am I right?
I'd love to see that.
He has to score for his nephew that was just born.
Oh, yeah. And he has to do his famous celebration too, right? You got to do the whole guitar. Yeah.
But I agree on Carlton too, though. He needs to score because, to me, he's a good player. He hustles every ball. He's good with his feet. He just hasn't had the luck to score. But other than that, I think
he has not had. Yeah. He needs to get broken in a little bit. He needs to figure out how to find the back of the net and, stay away from the defenders when he shoots. So, Tina, if you're still listening, who do you think is going to score? Oh, Half Mystery by Kevin MacLeod? Okay, go.
Go, Jared.
Okay. So, given the debacle and the late the season, what is the fuel for the sudden drop-off on some of the previously leading Pacific Division teams? Of course, we've seen Phoenix recently tie some of their matches, which was uncharacteristic for them, seeing how bad they would beat their opponents. But lately, they tied against Las Vegas Lights. I believe they tied against, was it Orange County, I believe it was? And then also all of a sudden you have what is going on with Orange County. They went from beating us single-handedly 3-1, where we barely get a tie, and now all of a sudden, not only have they slipped out of second place, they've ended up firing their coach the day after the match. So, what is going on with Phoenix and Orange County? Could we be seeing a late-season push from them out of their highest perch of the Pacific Division? I mean, we're seeing Tacoma come out of nowhere, taking in seconds. Could this finally be the free-for-all that some of the lower teams, including Republic FC, need to shake up the seedings? So the unsolved mysteries, what is happening with the two top-ranked teams? Well, formally, I mean, what is going on? Can we use this to our advantage?
Absolutely. And the other
Absolutely.
unsolved mystery for tonight, and I agree, is the music didn't play. What's with the music not playing?
Oh,
Nobody
did
heard
not
it.
play? Oh.
Nope. Did not hear a thing.
Wow, that's weird. And I actually, well, okay. Well, Jared knew what it was.
Now we want to hear the music. We got to hear that music. It's an unsolved mystery. Until we hear the music, we have to stop right here. I'm kidding.
Oh.
We're not stopping.
Third mystery. Did we hire somebody from Oklahoma City to do the audio work?
Probably right. Oh, I'm from Oklahoma. It's the jersey. But not the BJ part, but the OKC look.
Yeah. You guys remember the horrible there it is.
All right.
That was supposed to play for Jared. Okay.
Together we can solve an unsolved mystery.
So Tina says she wants to see more from Cam.
You mean like more goals?
I think, yeah, I'm assuming that's what she.
Well, I would agree with that. I would agree.
Oh yeah, Tina. Hopefully we do see more of him.
Sharon,
Sir,
you know who would be a good defender for Czech Republic?
me?
Yes, that's it.
Who?
Jason. Sing. You know what I'm talking about?
No, wait. Say it again.
Who would be a good defender, which I don't know why he never tried out or went there. Jason Singh.
Oh, Jason Singh. Oh my God. Jason Singh is like, he would be top drawer. Even at his, even how, I don't know how old he is now, but I'll tell you what, he was beyond compare of all the local people that knew the game of soccer. And Tony and I both know him. Tony played with him in high school and club. And I watched him as a player at Custom River College under my ex-husband, and also watched him. Oh, somebody's popping on and off. It must be Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer 3.0. Welcome back.
I know. I should have changed it to 3.0.
Yeah. No, there's a fella that Tony and I both absolutely adore. His name is Jason Singh, and we watched him play through the years. Probably one of the most solid defenders you would ever want on your team, and you would not want any more than that. He even played for a stint for the Fijian national team.
Wow.
But yeah, he's just an incredible guy. But now he's a family man, and he plays pickup soccer, and he plays, he plays with the guys in the park kind of thing at this point. But man, that's one of those ones that got away that shouldn't have, Yeah, I have to agree with you, Tony, on that one.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the standings, right? Because they've updated since we recorded our last podcast. So let me go ahead and zoom in here so we kind of get a better picture. You guys could see that a little bit better. Actually, if it's the whole, here we go. Perfect. We
are right there. We're right there. We need a little bit of mojo. We need some magic.
Yeah, we need some magic. But as I say on the podcast, right, it's up to us still. But Tacoma, as Jared well knows, and he put out a funny meme, if you guys haven't seen it yet, with OC and what's going on there, because OC is dropping down, and Tacoma, I don't know what's going on with Tacoma, but they're at 17 games played. They win 2 more games, and they're going to be 6 points ahead of the Loyal and 7 away from Orange County. So it's crazy, right? None of us saw that, and it's up to us, right? We got two more games remaining to be played to catch up to Orange County and San Diego. So that puts us at 28 points if we win both of them. I know it's a long shot, but it's only 2 games. You get both of them and you're there. And also taking into consideration that after Phoenix, we play against the Loyal. So that's going to be like a head-to-head match. You got to beat them so you can be above them, right? It's a direct rivalry game. So yeah, intense week ahead of us because we need to get some points tomorrow. That's a must. We can't lose because if we lose, we're gonna be in a bad spot. We're gonna be falling back.
Yeah, we cannot let them Squidbillies get too far ahead of us.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I think for Phoenix and OC, you can only be so good for so long. And I think they just came out the gate very forceful, and now we're kind of seeing that trickle down. And because just with any sport, when you play as many games as they do, you're eventually going to hit that slide, and I think that's kind of what we're seeing with both of them. And let's hope that we can kind of use that for our push against Phoenix and kind of just get one over them. So I'm hopeful.
Plus, if we take a look, San Diego's got 8 losses, Orange County 7. They've lost more than we have, right? I mean, true, they haven't tied as much as we have, but they've lost more than we have. And the Loyal, they're starting to go down. I mean, I'm just saying, if we look at their stats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking our chances.
If we play like we played last week.
Oh, Ryan, it's okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
No worries. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. There's a delay for me. I was saying that, if we play, I think we really got to see Marksburg's system work finally last weekend. And if we're going to see that continue and that type of play happen, we have a very good shot at being at the top of our division. I'm excited, but this game and the next game is going to tell us really what we got.
Yeah, that's
Jennifer 4.0.
very true. Oh, we got Tina joining us as well. Hey, Tina, welcome to the party.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, she was tired of texting us, so she decided she's going to just jump on anyhow.
You can go ahead and ask your question, by the way, Sharon. I know you just started on the marquee there.
Yeah, and I didn't want to jinx like last time and the time before, but I have a feeling about peaking at the right time. When a team starts to fire on all cylinders and when players can substitute for another player and the team doesn't miss a beat during the build up on the game. If it stays, if the consistency remains when you sub a guy in or out, and there's not like you pull out Mario Panagos and you put in, Juju, or you put in somebody else and nothing changes and we're still pressing and we're still playing our game. That's when your team is peaking at the right time. And so I don't want to jinx it, but I have a good feeling about this. So I can't wait to see what happens this weekend against Phoenix and, in games to come, because I like knowing that we're peaking at the right time and that the other teams peaked too soon,
Yeah, I think the combination of them having their rough patch and us peaking at the same time is a perfect kind of combo for us to go into that game with.
Yeah, and here's Phoenix most recent games, right? 1-1 against Orange County. A crazy tie that we're still trying to figure out what happened. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more, Jennifer, since you're right there. But Las Vegas pulled a tie against Phoenix Rising, 2-2.
I don't know how it happened. I do not know. That's why I'm hopeful that we can get this win, because but Vegas has been winning some games that they shouldn't have won. So I'm confused with them this season. So, and then they have an epic loss, a 5-1 loss of their last game. So, yeah, let's just hope that we can use this for our advantage. And I feel like we've kind of gelled as a team. Like in the beginning, it felt like everybody was afraid, like they didn't trust their team. And it kind of felt like, everyone was just learning how to play soccer. Like that's really what it felt like watching, some of our earlier games. I'm like, it looked like they just, didn't know what they were doing. And now watching, them, it kind of feels like they're starting to find their pieces and they're trusting each other. And it's kind of more of a flow now. So I hope that we can use that to keep the momentum going. And like you said, while everyone else is trickling down, we can kind of just keep on, working our way up.
Sorry to interrupt, but saying bye to everybody. I have to finish my prepping. I will join the next one.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony. We appreciate you joining.
Great to have you here.
All right. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Thank you.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Have a good
Have a good night.
Yeah, but yeah, this is really, it's kind of crazy, right? Because Phoenix goes from beating RGB Toros, which we know in their division, they're doing pretty good. LA Galaxy 2, right? 5-0. Like that was really something else. And then just this happened. Even just beating the Roots 1-0. Maybe that was already like, whoa, wait, you guys just beat him 1-0?
And wasn't that like in the last minute too, or like at the very end of the game?
I think so.
I believe it was
really close. It was
64th, actually, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. But still, you would have think that a team like Phoenix would have just blew Oakland apart in like the first 15, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. That's true, especially playing. Oh wait, no, they actually did play at Laney. I thought they.
Oh,
played
that
at,
was at Laney.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially
Oh.
at Las Positas. We know that field, right? Sure.
I still feel like Oakland is like the children on Bring Your Kids to Work Day. Like they're the ones. They are the ones wearing their father's ties, you know, trying to act like they are in the big leagues, and it's just it's really it's so bad to watch. If you can even like watch the games, like the last one where we played, the quality of the video was so bad that I actually had to turn it off because it was making me motion sick. And so I was like, I can't watch this. This is too much. And so I just feel so bad for them. And it feels like it just gets worse and worse. And I don't want to laugh, but like I can't do anything else because it's just.
There it is. Yeah, there's Blue's Clues Field, as we like to call it.
Oh my goodness!
Like it was said before. Like it was said before, they need to come up with the Steve third kit.
They do. Actually, I have it for them. If they, it'll be an Adidas one too. So if they want one, I'll.
Can somebody do like a clip art and put Blue's Clues like on the field? Like that would be amazing.
Jared, that's a meme for Jared right there. Meme idea.
Okay. Yeah, put it as the center circle. There we go. Could probably do that.
Or just Blue's Clues like kicking a ball around.
If they do make a third kit of this, they need to do the Oakland Roots logo, but in the shape of a paw.
Oh my God, that would be precious.
So I'll show you who already had one. So if we go back a couple years back, the Mexico women's soccer team, they came out with their own unique jersey that was really different than the Mexico guys one. And this would be a great idea for them. I mean, they would camouflage basically just being there. Right? I mean, they would camouflage, right, if they wear that jersey too. So
yeah. That's like your dad's polo shirt from Mervin's.
Oh yeah.
Man, it just takes me back to the days of the Mervins on the Florin and Franklin.
And those stripes. I mean, barrel hoops and all that other stuff. I mean, they've come and gone and come back and gone. And, you know, every team in the English Premier League, everybody has to wear the hoops. But these are just partial hoops. They don't go all the way around. They're not a full hoop. It looks like they stop at the waist or at the armpit.
Yeah.
Well, they could always extend them for the roots. If they want to make sure that they go all out, then they could do that.
Yeah. Interesting.
So it's an option.
Well, one day they'll grow up and be a real team.
Let me see what else I got.
Yeah. Oakland is like bring your kids to work. Team of our conference. Yeah.
Oh, here's one.
Oh.
There's a question. Did we already talk about getting the first card?
We're told. Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely.
It's always us. This season, the cards have just been like launched at us.
All right. So Tina says it's us, but who? Is it Mitch? Mitch always, if he's in, he always gets a card, right?
I don't know.
If Jordan's in.
A lot.
Yeah, I feel like Luis gets one every single game.
Almost every game, yeah.
Yeah.
Fatai gets Fatai as well.
Yeah. Really, if it's the referees if it's the referees that officiate over at Hard Health Park, really it's going to be anybody that wears a Republic FC kit. I mean, hell, I'll probably get one somehow.
So he'll pull right at you too.
Yeah.
Like right there.
It's like, you in 207 out.
Oh no, Ryan in 104 is going to get it first because he's going to be louder.
I'm probably going to get it first.
Yeah,
they're going to
right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be.
Wait, who was the one that?
Who
was the one that gave it to Briggs this season?
Oh my God, it was that guy.
Was it that guy? Okay.
Oh, it probably was.
Was it Rivas?
Shake hands and like holds up the
I
card.
know.
I'm like,
It's like, here's your card. It's kind of like Jeff Foxworthy. Here's your sign.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, this is not Chinese New Year. You do not give me that kind of red envelope.
I got one last question.
But you know, Sharon, I think we are going to see a red card, and I hate to say it, but it's going to be against us. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but I have this feeling that we are going to see one, and we're going to be so pissed off after the game. I have this feeling, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I don't get it
see
right.
a red card, but I know there's going to be yellows.
It depends how the
If you're
game is.
saying red.
Yeah, it's going to be yellow. I think if any of the we're spooling there. Tomas Gomez is going to waste time. If we're ahead, Tomas might get a yellow card.
Probably.
If we're ahead, and he'll find a way to kind of kill the clock, and he'll get a yellow for that.
Oh yeah, I mean those are, but that's okay. We don't get mad at those, right? You kind of need to do it too. As long as the referee doesn't pull the thing that the referee that in the Livermore game did, where he was already pressuring Tomas, and it was like, dude, we're tying 0-0. Why would we want to waste time? We're playing against the Roots, please. Come on. Why would we want to waste time? Maybe it was Phoenix. It's another story, but it's the Roots. Come on.
We have to hope for a referee that is not a big Coldplay fan, because we do not we do not need the match to be all yellow.
Oh,
you good, Sharon? You weren't drinking, right? I know you were.
I almost had it in there,
almost.
but the minute if Jared speaks, I gotta not. No, there's not. I don't want out the nose. So, oh, geez. All right, so let's talk about our bench. Who's going to come in off the bench and make a splash? Is it Juju?
Malik Foster. Dear
Thank
God,
you.
I hope.
I like
Malik?
too.
Malik, Jerome? I think either one of them. But I do know that Malik flops a little, so I don't want to see the flop. You know, I know you're going to be in, if you're being put in towards the end of the game, play to the whistle. You know, I know you're trying to kill the clock and roll around a couple times because he did that the last game, but it's like, no, just keep playing. Just keep playing, Malik. Get up, you know, unless the coach has told you that anytime anybody breathes on your ankle, you fall down.
I think Mario Penagos.
I think he's starting.
Though.
He's
starting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have Mario as a starter.
Oh, okay. It's a bold move from the coach.
The last 3 or 4 games at least, probably.
Yeah, he's been a starter. Yeah, so his bench guys are gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it depends on who they start. Really, like I think there's gonna be someone on the back line that probably, because we talked about the multiple defenders that could go in. I mean, if Jordan has been sitting on the bench for some reason, and so if he comes in later, I think he could definitely be a difference maker. Vice versa, if it were Shannon, same thing. So it just depends, I think, on who they're starting.
It's a very good point. But I'm kind of with everybody on the Malik and or Jerome if he's on the bench or Juju. I think that those are impact players. And if they don't start keep penning in Juju, yeah. Depending on if they start penning in or if they start Jaime, either one of them will come in and give us a fresh face and make an impact. I think either one of them can do that, depending on which one gets the start.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a shame we're not going to have Tucker go. No.
I think Tucker's the only injury we have at the moment, right?
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Yeah. So it's nice that we're getting fully healthy. I heard Cam actually on the Republics podcast today, and that was one of the things he mentioned too, is that they were plagued with a lot of injuries at the beginning of the season too, and so now that they're getting mostly healthy again, that's something that's really going to benefit them as well. But we're also getting to that point now where now there's a lot to choose from again, so you don't know who they're going to go with for those starters.
Yeah.
Jerome's a little injured too right now, so
it was just his ankle, wasn't it? Just his ankle. Tape him up.
Spit on it.
There you go.
Yeah, Belmar might be on the bench. He's been kind of in and out.
What do you guys think about just repeating the same starting 11 that we see here on the screen that we had against Vegas?
I'd be
I mean,
fine
they
with
did a
it.
good job.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I think we keep that starting 11. Yep.
I think with just how strong they are, I mean, it would be, you don't want to rock the boat too much. So, I mean, I think staying with what they started with Vegas is the best decision.
And if they did that, Tanner could be a playmaker that came in off the bench.
Yeah, Mitch.
I would
Mitch
like to
could
see
come in
Malik
easily.
start.
Really?
I think
Even though he's not a
Only
90-minute guy. Go ahead.
only because Phoenix doesn't have tape on him, so they can't know how to predict what Foster's going to do. And I think it'd be just a little bit of a switch up. But yeah, you can't have him play a full game. That's the only downside.
Yeah.
It looks like Rosa agrees with the 11 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. I think Rosa does like the 11. By the way, Rosa, I know you're a little bit timid. You could have been on the pod. You had the link, but I know Rosa. She likes to watch. Oh God.
Oh, bloopers. That's gonna go unofficial bloopers. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sharon's on a roll, right? If you guys heard the podcast, this last one, she wasn't gonna say something, but she said it, right? Remember, Sharon? You weren't gonna say it, but all right, you just said.
Sharon, do you want one shovel or two?
I need somebody to help
Considered
get the
after dark, right?
Yeah,
SOTR after dark.
that's true.
Can I please get somebody to pull the foot out of my mouth? I mean, so. Where's the cat when you need it?
Oh yeah, she left. She's like, all right,
You're on your own. Yeah, that was bad. Sorry, Rosa. There we go. Oh, God.
Somebody as awkward as I can be on here, then anybody can be on here.
Same.
Can you please can we go back to 3 and 3 at this point so all the women can be on the bottom thing? Yay! All of us girls. Poke the guy above you. Watch out for the beer shower.
Oh, he's going for it. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh no. You don't want to waste that beer. That's kilt lifter.
Yeah, this ain't that dollar. It's not that dollar stuff that they play with over in Phoenix. I mean, the same Bud Light.
Did you say but? Never mind. Oh, that was
I mean, Jared will probably think so. It could be that too.
Oh, I think Oakland Roots is having dollar beer night coming up. We may just have to make a trip to Oakland Roots just to get involved with dollar beer night. I don't know. One of the teams was having dollar beer night. It's like, oh, let's just go. It's party.
Come to Vegas and just spend
$50
$50 for the VIP and you get all you can drink.
Wow.
Yeah,
for beer at least.
But the downside is, if you buy one of those tickets, you can't exactly go down to the lower level to your cheap seat. You can't just bring it up and then take it down. You have to stay in that section. I look for that loophole. So,
well, they have the outside balcony. You just have to be up on the VIP level. So you just can't be down.
In comparison, Sac Republic's VIP is over 3 times that cost, and you only get 2 coupons for 2 drinks.
Oh,
yeah. That's not VIP.
Exactly.
I'll take the $50.
Oh, yeah. Seriously.
I know. You pay all this money, and I don't mean to bag on Sac Republic. Todd, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. But, it should be a little bit more. I mean, it's not that expensive to let me have an extra beer.
I mean, during the Vegas SAC game out here in Vegas, I did spend $60 on 4 beers and 4 waters. So just because I didn't want to go in the VIP section, I wanted to be close to the pitch. So yeah, what we do to stay hydrated during the game.
Well, Well, all I know, given the fact that I'm getting my tickets for the Vegas match for free, that just means more money to buy a beer or the Jarritos sodas there.
Uber.
Yes. If you go to make sure you're in the party section, because that's where I
yeah.
will be at. So if you go to the party, there's a little bar like right there. And so I just like have my husband go get the beer, and I'm like right there, like I don't move the entire night. Like, I'm just like focused.
And Rosa says, and that's why we tailgate.
Yes.
Well, we try to anyway. Unfortunately, there's no tailgating at Wild Horse Pass Stadium. I've checked that as well. So I either pregame at the casino or at one of the pubs that they're doing the pub to pitch shuttle at. I don't know, but I'll probably try pregaming over at the Churchill where they're doing the furthest to west pub to pitch shuttle bus to get to the stadium.
Pre-game at home and just take an Uber.
Well, there you go.
Oh hell, it's like about $40 or $60 to Uber from Avondale all the way to Chandler. I mean, this is like probably the best way to say it is like maybe taking an Uber from I don't know, maybe Citrus Heights over to Davis or to Elk Grove. I mean, it's a good $50 to $60.
Wow.
I mean, I'll do it after the game if absolutely necessary, or at least Uber from Chandler to either Tempe or just somewhere I can catch the McDowell bus, to cut it in half. But, I'll sort that out if it comes down to it.
So, Ryan, you say you're going to the Phoenix game. Where are you staying? And can you go pick up Jared?
Oh, God.
Oh, he had the bacon eyes.
I'll have a full crew with me. I don't think I'll have room in the car.
Awesome. That's good. So
you need a ride
in
Vegas, just let me know.
Yeah, I still got to set up my hotel, but I think I've got my hotel set up. I think the 4th, 5th, at least the 4th and the 5th, actually, 4th and 5th, I am going to shoot for Westgate, and then I'm actually going to be staying the night of the 6th and flying back on the 7th. I'm looking for good deals on there, but I think I may have a couple eyes on one. But I'll be sorted for transit there too.
Westgate's nice. Plus, they do Vegas always posts oh, so and so's fans have a better stay in Vegas. If they stay at the Westgate and stuff like that. So they try to lure all the opposing team's fans.
Yeah, I know the unofficial TBB hotel is the Plaza over on Fremont Street. That place actually isn't that bad, and I do love their rooftop pool. I mean, it is amazing. So Westgate will have to top that when I get there.
It's decent. But I also said Cashman Field is decent, so I don't know.
Oh no. Not in terms of camera though. Camera quality is not, or even where they put the camera.
I'm just gonna bring my phone and just start recording it and see if I can get a deal with ESPN and just broadcast from my phone.
That's exactly what that's what I was telling Jared. I actually said it on the show too. I was like, they should just have someone just pull their iPhone out and actually do a live stream, and let's just all watch it through there, and then forget the ESPN Plus stream.
Funny
better
story.
Commentators too.
Funny story. I did that one time. All the broadcasts went down, and it was a pouring rain game. Rose Hickok, who's also a friend of everybody's, she had left the game already, or she wasn't in it. She had left the game because it was just horrible weather, and they couldn't do any camera work. And I just remember I did a live on my phone, and I had all kinds of people watching the game, including her, based on the live feed on my phone. It was just like one of those nasty weather days, and I was under the canopy at VIP. So that was back in the day when I was whatever. Anyhow, those days. And it was great. I actually was able to help people watch the match because everything else went blank. Might have been a preseason match, so it might not have been recorded. So whatever. But still, at the end of the day, it was pouring rain. Caught the game. Do it. Okay? Do it. Yeah.
Put it on Twitter or something like that just to feed the game.
It's like, ESPN, you suck. We're better. With my iPhone. And I only have an iPhone 6. It is better than your camera crew.
Oh, definitely. And then with better commentators too, right? I mean, the
Right?
Las Vegas ones, the Tacoma one though. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's the one that takes the trophy of like dedicate to something else, man, or give him some help. Poor guy can't do it all by himself. If you remember the Tacoma game.
All right. Jennifer 2.0, Ryan Strange, Jared, Luis, Tina.
So
This has been fun. And Rosa watching, and whoever else is watching.
Well, we have that on there too. So if you guys haven't gotten your free podcast sticker yet, please let us know. We are going to be mailing out some. I know we have some. I think Jennifer, we're going to mail out some to you. So please do let us know if you want one. I think Tina, you didn't get the glossy ones. These are now glossy.
Those are shiny. Mine
Yeah,
isn't shiny.
Yeah, those are new ones.
Yeah, these are the new ones. So we're stacked. We got a lot of these too. These are actually cheaper than the other ones. So yeah, please just let us know if you want some. Again, we got a lot of them too. So
yeah, I got Chuck to stack of them, so I can get people some too.
Yeah, and Jared's gonna have some as well. So actually, I think we're just gonna stock up Jared, and Jared, you could probably give it to Jennifer in person, and that way, you know, since you guys are probably gonna talk over there, so and anyone else who goes right to that game, just give her a good stack as well for anyone who visits from Vegas. She could just be like, hey, here you go.
Yeah, please don't let me be the only fan like I was last time. It was just my husband and I. We were surrounded by Lights fans, so we need more over in the party zone and Cashman Field.
I'll definitely see if I can get over there. It just really depends on what four tickets the league gives me, since I won that pick'em contest.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
It's free area, so no matter, as long as you have a ticket to go into the stadium, it's a free area.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anybody else going to the Las Vegas match in Las Vegas? No?
For Labor Day weekend? I mean, come on. It's been great.
Hell, I'm taking an extra day off. I'm using Tuesday as a travel day.
That's smart.
Oh,
there you go.
That's good. Well, you said you still haven't figured out who's going to get the 3 of their tickets, right? They don't have owners yet?
Yeah, I think the one guy that was in Las Vegas, I think he's going to be in El Paso, so I'm not sure if he's still going to be in Las Vegas for Labor Day weekend. So, I mean, if that turns out to be the case, I'll have 3 extra tickets. So,
up for grabs. See if anyone wants it.
Yeah,
talk to Jared.
Yeah.
I mean,
tickets.
You know what? I might have some people that might want them. I'll talk to Danny, right? Since they're not too far.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If Los Unicos wants some too, since we need him there too, right?
Oh yes. We need to bring the thunder.
Yep, we need the thunder.
Yes.
Well, I think we're fading a little bit here as a group. We've pretty much talked through all the potentials for what's going to happen in Phoenix.
Actually, we still had one more thing.
What was the one more?
What's everyone's prediction for the game? Let's see if someone gets it right. Let's go in screen order. Let's go, Jared.
I'm going to say 3-2. I hope Republic. I'll put that. I hope Republic.
Oh, what about you, Ryan?
2-1. I hope Republic.
What's with this? I hope.
What about you, Jennifer?
Well, I want to say 3-1, but I feel that's a little too cocky. But I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say 3-1 us. And all of our 3 goals are gonna be after the half.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna be a comeback. Okay.
Yeah, yep. They're gonna score first, and we're gonna get our 3 guys. If they're listening, 3.
Oh, how awesome would that be, right? If we do a comeback and it's after the first half, yeah, that would be great. Sharon?
I'm with Ryan. I think it's a 2-1 sack, but I don't know that I'm going to preface it with the I hope. But whatever. Tina, what you got?
I really hope we win, but I'm actually going to go with a 1-1 tie.
Ooh.
Okay.
We've been playing really tight with them each game. They've barely beaten us, and each time it's been by 1 goal. So I'm just hoping we can. And honestly, I'd be happy with a tie against Phoenix. At this point, with how they've been doing, with the exception of the last couple games, it'd be great to go in and win. But I'm going to go with a tie.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll welcome Men's Warehouse to this match. That's fine.
Louis, what do you got?
I'm also gonna go with what Tina said. Well, I think 1-1. I want to see a win, but I think it's gonna be a tie. And yeah, I'm with you. That's one tie that we can't. We're not gonna criticize. We're not gonna make the Men's Warehouse joke again. They're not gonna be sponsoring it if it's a tie. But anything. I mean, we just don't need. We need to make sure that we don't lose this match because it could really mess up with our vibe, right? That we have going on right now with the whole we haven't lost in like a little bit over a month kind of a thing, and also because that everyone's starting to leave away from us, and we need to make sure we start to catch up back to them because Tacoma is on something else and they're shocking us completely, and we're starting to worry. Before we were like, oh, Tacoma's right there, yeah, they're probably gonna slip right now. Oh no, they're not slipping, and they still have 2 more games, so it's like,
they have 2 games in hand. So yeah, I gotta hand it to the kids. I mean, the high schoolers are doing the young college kids are doing really well for Tacoma. Yeah. We saw them in person, Jennifer. They're young.
Babies.
They are young.
And to top it off, it's like they're playing at a baseball stadium. Barely anyone actually goes. It's like, where do these guys get the motivation from? Like, I guess you don't need people in the stands to get motivated.
They're young. But it's just inherent. Energy.
I'm wondering if they got that one ball loose that they kicked in there, wedged in between the seats or the railing or whatever in that match.
Oh,
yeah, that's true. You make a good point. I kept looking at it, and no one bothered to actually get. I mean, then again, it was a little high, so I guess they needed a ladder or something. But yeah,
it's a baseball stadium. Get a baseball bat. Get up there.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah, but how did it even get there, right? Like when I saw that, I was like, how did that even happen? Like, what are the odds of the ball just getting stuck there?
With as high as they're kicking, I mean, I'm surprised it even stuck up there. Probably could have just bounced off.
Yeah, that's another USL.
If they are really young, then everyone just needs to start having like 9-10 o'clock starting matches, and then it'd be too late for them to play.
Well, see, Vegas was going to try that last year with their midnight match that technically would have kicked off at 11. But, Miss Rona had to come around.
Miss Rona.
Oh, no.
Do you think that's why some of them fans are just not showing up, or do you feel like just some of these teams are they don't have the fan base?
I think they just don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that the whole newness of the club, I think that's kind of worn off for some of them. I mean, when you look at teams like, say, New Mexico, El Paso, I mean, I think they're still drawing in crowds. But when you have teams that are playing their second or third year, that new car smell is kind of fading off. So it's.
You're talking about Tacoma, right? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Tacoma. I mean, I know they have only been around for like a couple of years. Well, technically, I mean, they were Seattle Sounders too. I mean, for a good while, and then now that they've changed over to Tacoma, the Defiance changed fields a couple times. So, I mean, their fan base could definitely use a boost, but I think their performance is probably going to help that.
I just blame it on the fact that they're a B team, right? They're a 2 team, and I think no matter what teams do, even if you change the name, they're still Seattle Sounders too. We're not like fooled, right? Like they're still doing all that, and I think people just can't rally behind a B team because those players are going to be like going back to the first team, and they're going to be changing around each season, so people really can't get any connection to the players. So that's the issue there. Which, as Sharon mentioned, MLS 2 coming around, is going to help us solve that issue, and no more 2 teams, because I want them out of the USL. We don't need them. They could be gone.
Yeah.
We keep talking about that.
Yeah. It's still going to happen, right? I mean, I haven't really heard much more since I read that article.
Yeah, it's next.
It's still right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening. It is. Yep.
What's the?
So I gotta find it. There we go. I just had to show you this guy.
Oh.
Ah!
Wait,
Nice.
is that the one they used in the field?
This is one of the. We had game balls, and there was this one. I'm trying to see if there's any scuff marks on it. There may have been some balls that did not get used, and I was handed this one. Yeah, this one is unused, but it probably wouldn't hold air at this point. But this is a 2014 championship ball. It was given to me. There were several extra that obviously didn't get put into play that match. So yeah, we just have to bring that mojo back. You know, the 2014 that feeling, and you know, then nothing can stand in our way. And that's why I think we're peaking at the right time. And it doesn't matter what other teams are doing. We just have to continue to play our game. So I'm hoping for a 2-1. If not Tina's 3-1, I'll go with that. If we get it, I'll buy y'all a beer or soda or water, whatever you're drinking that day, Luis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Or banana, right? I don't know if anyone here likes banana.
We didn't want to bring up banana hands. Oh my god!
I don't have banana. I should have brought the banana.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're jinxing us.
You had to bring up the word banana.
No, this one. You.
Yeah. You.
Sorry.
Oh wait. Oh, it's over here.
That's you.
Well, no, hopefully not. I mean, he's getting better. He's getting better.
Tomas is getting better. I don't have to. Yeah. The banana hands, the last banana hands wasn't his fault.
Plus, you promised them, that you were going to make him anything bananas if he doesn't screw up right for 3 games. So he's got some motivation. I'm just saying that's motivation.
Yeah.
Well, if he likes bananas, right? Maybe for all we know, he doesn't. He likes something else, not bananas.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Highly allergic to bananas. So.
Oh wait, then why is he messing up? Then?
He's got slippery.
Or is that why? Maybe it's because his hands are like.
You think for a guy? You think for a guy ballooning up because he's allergic to bananas, he'd have more blocking coverage.
They don't make keeper gloves that big. Oh my goodness, yeah. So a lot of the players, side note, a lot of them do their hair before the game, right? Dom used to be meticulous before he shaved it. Dom used to be, apparently, these are just stories because I was never allowed in the men's locker room except a portion of it where you couldn't see, but I had a friend who was also part of the admin group who could see, and it was amazing, the guys, how meticulous they were before they went out on the field and did their hair. So if Tomas does his hair before he goes out on the field and then he gets a little bit too much of that pomade on his hands, that could be, a thing. Pomade, whatever, POMADE.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, who here uses pomade on their hair? Not me. Jared, okay. All right, there you go. So you know what I'm talking about. On the beard. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay. We're done.
He didn't want to. He's like,
I do that sometimes. Yeah.
Are you gonna do it for the game tomorrow? That might bring good luck.
Probably. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have to wear the mask at the stadium or maybe just to get in. I don't know, but I'll see.
I mean, it's Arizona. It's probably just gonna be to get in, and then they're like, "Yeah, you don't, right?"
Probably.
No mask.
Oh wait, did you say that right? No mask?
Jared froze.
Yeah, I'll be no mask.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That stuff up here.
Oh yeah. So.
Jared froze, but his mouth is open. Jared, are you okay there?
No, I'm good. I'll obviously have to wear the mask to get on the bus, and all. But as far as getting into the stadium, they'll probably just have us wear the mask to get in. But I don't know. I'll check the website, see what they say on that.
Did Jared freeze on everybody else's thing with his mouth open?
Yeah.
Is Jared
Oh,
frozen?
No,
With his mouth open?
I'm still here.
Yeah, I don't
No.
see him with his mouth open. I'm like,
No,
wait.
but you're frozen.
No, Jared's frozen. But we can hear you. It's just their picture froze.
Hang on.
I think I see an Alka-Seltzer gum bag right there.
No.
Okay, just checking. I was like, wait.
No, that's for the second half.
Oh, yeah. Depending that. Oh.
I am
Keep
going to
saying
take a
it anyway.
screenshot, Jared, so you can see how this
Oh, yeah.
looks.
You say he has his mouth open? I haven't seen it open, but
Say-
yeah. Oh, that's weird.
This is for the first half, and the gum is for the second half.
I don't see a thing.
Oh, wait,
All
I
see
don't
is-
see them.
Yeah, you're frozen, dude. That's okay. That's
Let's
okay.
see.
No?
Okay.
You're solid frozen, man. Somebody screenshot that.
I've got my beer waving in front of the camera.
Nope. We're not seeing it, bud.
I haven't seen them.
Okay, I screenshotted it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Y'all must have Comcast.
Actually, yeah. That's true.
See?
In Vegas, we got Cox. So
Yeah, we have Cox here in Phoenix as well.
yeah.
Okay,
there
you're
you
back.
are.
You're back.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
It wasn't until after you drank that. It's like your camera was like, "What are you waiting for? Drink it already."
It's like my camera wants some too.
I think there was a fairness quotient going on there.
Well,
For you.
so what were you sharing? You were like, you had something that you were gonna take. Was that Doc Seltzer gum? If they
No, I
let you
said-
in with it?
I was saying this is for the first half, and the gum is for the second half.
Oh, oh yeah. Well, that's true. Well, hopefully you won't need the gum, right? Because if we're actually winning, unless it's like super dramatic at the end, and it's like, yeah,
Like we've been doing the last 5 or 10 minutes of the match sometimes, especially down in San Diego.
Oh yeah. Oh, I won't even ask how much Alka-Seltzer gum you had at that match, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, I didn't buy it until like the next night because I was over at a Ralph's by the hostel. But I mean, the last 10 or 20 minutes of that match, I had waited a good 15, 20 minutes for this burger for them to cook it. Same thing that happened in Irvine, and I ate through half of it. I was like, you know what, I have no appetite, because this game is stressing me out that bad, and that's saying something because, I mean, one of the last times I was in Vegas, I actually completely ate the quad bypass burger over at Heart Attack Grill. That tells you how much I love burgers. And if I were to just stop at a regular burger because I'm that stressed, that's telling you something.
That's saying something about the stress level for sure.
wait. So you just said that? Oh yeah, you can go.
I was just saying, I create new cuss words during some of the matches.
Oh, you have to share some with us because I think
I'm like pacing in front of my TV, just like yelling at it, and I just create like words that I'm like, this doesn't make sense, but it's exactly how I feel right now.
you have to share them with us too. Yeah.
We should get her and Chrissy to hang out sometime.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You
And-
need to,
and-
yeah.
And it's not a dig on you, Chrissy. You are awesome, but you're definitely you definitely get into it with the language, which I do love. That the staff may not, but oh well.
Who cares?
Oh yeah.
You know,
Hey, nobody told her anything at Livermore. Nobody told her anything, and I was like, oh. A lot of times I was like, oh, she's pushing it, but especially because you could really hear her too.
Yeah, well, we were all spicy that day. No, nobody was without a little spice. So.
Well, Jared, I gotta say right now because you mentioned that you also had to wait in Irvine. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
You waited in Irvine.
Yeah, I went around halftime to get was it Slater's 50/50, which is a pretty popular burger restaurant in Southern California. I mean, I got there like maybe a third of halftime, and by the time I finally got my food, it was already a good 10 minutes into the second half.
Wait, and the line must have been short, right? It was probably just you, right? You were like the first purchase
Yeah.
that they had.
There was like only maybe a couple people in line. They just took that long to cook it.
Oh, maybe that's why they don't fill up the stadium. Now, I think you just solved the unsolved mystery that you mentioned about Orange County.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That's why
probably.
yeah. So that actually just brings up more point of like, how are they making their money if it's taking them so long to cook something? Then how can they?
Or
They're
all
not
their
even
fans
selling.
are in line waiting for food, and so you don't see it on at the stadium because everyone's just in line waiting for food.
Oh, that's true. That could
there
be.
you go. There's
Yeah.
a thing.
See, at least Phoenix could get away with that with the beer lines, because I've sat in some of the beer lines, and usually what takes like maybe 2 or 3 minutes at Hard Health Park would take them like 7 or 9 at Casino Arizona Field.
Whoa! Just to pour some beer in a cup?
Yeah. Either
Wow.
pour the beer in the cup or open the cans. I mean, it's like, come on, let me get it in the back of there. I'll get them open.
Hey, if you want another little part-time job, there you go. He'll put some Alka-Seltzer
Just
gum.
walk around the stadium opening beer bottles.
No, Jared will sneakily put some Alka-Seltzer gum on each one, right? Like, what team do you support?
Dude.
Okay. All right, sneak it in.
It's like 1 beer, 2 beer for you, 1 beer, 2 beer for me.
Yeah. Well, Jared. Yeah, you gotta let us know how tomorrow goes. He might be live stream, by the way, too. We're gonna see if we can make that work. So you can give us a little inside look. Actually, Sharon, if you want to be on that, we could probably be on there as well if you're on there. But yeah, Jared, we'll set something up if you want to hop on. I'll hop on, and we could see what it looks like before the game and all that.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get decent metro coverage out there, because Phoenix Rising states that they do not have public Wi-Fi at this new stadium. So we'll see. It'll be a crapshoot probably.
Oh, come on, Phoenix! Come on, don't get all cheap like that. They do it purposely, right? I mean, just to mess with the away fans.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, or Handball Rising, I should say.
Handball Rising. Yeah. Well, is it time?
It's time.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
All right.
It's time. Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone here who joined us. Right. So Ryan, Jennifer, Tina, Anthony. Right. He was on earlier. It was really awesome. And anyone watching, if you wanted to actually join, don't worry. We're gonna have more of these in the future too. So you'll have another chance to join as well. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be doing that. Also, again, we might be doing a live show tomorrow again, just to show what it looks like there. Jared, maybe like a good 10, 15 minutes to just give us an inside look of how everything looks. Maybe give us a little preview of the game too, all that too. If we have the lineup and all that, please let us know. Rosa saying good night, Rosa. Thank you for
good night, Rosa.
In. Look, Jennifer's also on Twitter too. Thanks. Yeah.
That's my husband. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Oh.
He's probably ready for you to. Yeah, it's like, come on, hun, come on.
he's in the room too. Like, all right.
He's upstairs. I put him upstairs, and then like, you did that. I'm not here.
Rosa saying "Vamos los Rojos" too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, great job, Jennifer.
Supportive spouse.
I think the same way.
Actually, since Rosa, if you're still on, since you're commenting on there, can you tell us who was the person of the live show? I guess our player of the match, but here is the guest of the show or co-host of the show. Who was it? Who gets the award?
Oh, she's
who is your star of the cast?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Star of the cast. Who did you enjoy listening to?
She's gone quiet.
She's like, oh no, you put me on the spot.
I don't want to pick one out. I give my vote to
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
She's so diplomatic. You gotta love Rosa. Rosa, I love you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
I won't even ask your husband, Jennifer, because I don't
know his bias.
I give my vote to Jennifer
just
for
a tad
the
bit.
whole take your kids to work day comment.
Yes, yes.
I think that was the winner right there.
Whoops, sorry, Luis. Go back to the other one, Luis. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah. All are the winners, like she said. So yeah. Thanks, Rosa, for tuning in, and thank you so much to everyone else who tuned in. It was really great, really awesome. We really enjoyed being. Oh, let's get that. We're not gonna be back soon. We're just here. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone. This is really awesome. We really enjoyed this. Again, we're gonna be on tomorrow sometime. Hopefully, right? I won't announce anything because if Jared doesn't get any service over there, then we're pretty stuck. And don't worry, Jared. I know the feel. I know the feel of not getting service.
Luis has
Yeah.
Cricket Wireless.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
I'm on a budget. I have to. Had to get there. Oh yeah, he just commented. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, so really cool stuff. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. This is really awesome. Again, we are going to be recording our next podcast sometime on Sunday, so I'll try my best to have it up if we're not up for too late on Sunday to actually have it shared with everyone so you can all hear our thoughts on the Phoenix game, and also maybe hear a little bit more about Jared's story, right, and his adventure, because he tends to have adventures anytime he goes to away games and hopping from one transportation to the other, right, and it makes for an interesting story. So
That's why I say, Ryan, if there's room in your car, come on.
Jared will be in the trunk. He could be in the trunk, right, backseat.
That would just add to the adventure. And by the way, Jared froze again, so he's just in a perpetual smile. So we can say whatever we want about the man right now, and he's just
No.
oh no, now he unfroze. He just unfroze.
Oh, hey, he pulled the beer, and it's like the beer like unfreezes.
The beer unfreezes him. He's got magic beer.
Oh, that's something else.
It's just like Born in East LA when the portrait of Jesus said, "Hey, you, get me a beer now. Dame una cerveza. Cerveza? Oh, sí. Tome un tall boy."
Okay.
Yeah, basically. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to our show. And again, you could listen to us at State of the Republic podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts or wherever you listen to music. We're probably on there as well. So check that out. And thank you for your support. So have a good night, everyone. We'll see you later.
Good
Bye.
night.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.